In Maharashtra, we are planning to have few circular economy parks. The whole idea is to initiate the process itself of recycle and reuse. Now, today everybody is talking about recycling because then there are a lot of advantages of it. India has set a goal of net zero by 2070. So, recycling, reusing, remanufacturing, that is the best way to reach that net zero. That is what I personally feel about. Ultimately, this whole concept of circular economy will lead to no waste. So that would ultimately result into net zero by 2070. That is what is the India's dream. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, I foresee that this circular economy park, which would be a part of our circular policy or a policy on circular economy, I foresee that this circular economy park, they would have certain kind of an incentive. Of course, the infrastructure, the land availability will be made by us, by Maharashtra Industrial Development Corporation. There would be some concessions in land, some concession in power tariff for the units which are going to be there. Also will give financial incentives for these units because they are doing this job of recycling, and to set up that ecosystem, we would require some units to come forward to invest, and therefore for them to come to Maharashtra, we would be giving this kind of a very good package of incentives so that they become part of this whole circular economy. And once they see this model, others when they see this model, they would also come in this circular economy parks. We are going to, Maharashtra is a big state, so we are going to have 4 to 5 circular economy parks in Maharashtra, and there would be 1 or 2 major sectors dominant in every circular economy parks, which would create kind of an ecosystem for others to follow. So I foresee that there would be a lot of investment coming out because of the profitability that is involved in circular economy, because of the social goals that are being achieved through this circular economy, and ultimately this would result in an unorganized sector being brought into an organized sector. So that itself is a very social value addition in lives of each and everybody. Yeah, when we talk about the global scenario, what the developed countries, they have already started working on this, and you can find many of the products which have particularly mentioned about recycled material, that they are using recycled material. We have seen that even the brands like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, they have started using this recycled material. Even the apparels that we wear now, those are being recycled. So everything can be recycled. So that is what is the mantra of today. And they have already started because they have felt the pinch of over excessive use of the raw material. So they have started feeling that pinch. We have to learn, and therefore there is a lot of investment that is coming in the Western world, that is coming in developed economy. We should learn from their experiences. So these experiences would come very handy for us if we plan right from now, and if we start planning, taking into consideration their earlier experiences, I think we would be in a better position, much more better position than them. India would be in a better position. So that is the advantage which I want to take as a Secretary of Industries Department of Maharashtra, and come out with these kind of initiatives which would have circular economy parks into that. But as far as recycling is concerned, as of now also steel sector, I would like to say, is one sector which has come up very fast in reusing of the material, because in some of the times, even the imports of the scrap material was very expensive and costly. So that has also set into motion the process of thinking of how we can use the material that is with us. So steel sector is one where there is already an investment when we talk about the recycling. E-waste is one where we are still lagging behind, whereas in developed countries there is already quite an investment received in that. But I foresee that in India particularly, because now we have a lot of technology, personal skill manpower in India who are using all these technology gadgets. Mobiles are being used so much in India. So like in Maharashtra, our population in Maharashtra is 120 millions. The mobiles that are being used in Maharashtra is much more than what our population is. So the kind of e-waste that would be generated out of this, there is lot of scope for coming out with a refurbished material, reproduced material using the same raw material. So this e-waste is one sector where I foresee. If you look at Indian scenario, as I mentioned, if we look at the Indian scenario, there is going to be a lot of investment, because even the Western technology or manufacturing units who have learned from their experiences, they would also be happy to invest in India. And India is coming out with such kind of a positive policies. I think India is a next big destination, and it would certainly, it has such kind of potential that it can become a recycling hub of the world. So I foresee that in next, like by 2030, I foresee not less than more than $300 to $400 billion of annual addition to the economy in India, which would may surpass about $1 trillion addition annually to the economy of India by 2040. That is what I foresee, because we are now into this, and central governments, state governments are working in consonance with each other, and this is going to be another big market.